It is the 10th inning here in Baltimore. The Nationals and the Orioles all tied at 3. And we'll get a new pitcher for Baltimore. It's Ryan Helsley. 16 games this year for Helsley. 8 saves. Not going to have number 9 tonight. 4.40 ERA and 14.1 innings pitched.
The last 2 times out, Ryan Ripken, he has looked like the man the Orioles paid for. Certainly has. And I think
Placement runner at second for the Nationals is going to be Dylan Cruz.
Success he had without his fastball. One fastball thrown last night. Curveball and split is what he chose to go with a lot. And talk about as a reliever, if you can add another
First pitch to Daylen Lile is a breaking ball for strike 1. The curveball for Helsley.
Next one, but the guy that throws 100, it's just another pitch in your arsenal.
One four-seam fastball thrown in 12 total pitches last night. Tied fewest in a game in career.
Tied for the fewest fastballs.
Was September 8th of last year when he was with the Mets. And there's a fastball. Counts evened up at 1 apiece.
He's now faced 4 batters in the last.
Lyle's 1 for 4. Playing in left, he doubled in the second and scored a run. He also did strike out in the 5th, and a line out and a fly out as well tonight. Slider in the dirt, 2 balls and a strike on Lyle.
Scoreless night, worked around a leadoff single, striking out 2. You've got to give Keegan Aikens some love too. 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Got the Orioles through the 7th and 8th scoreless, setting them up for the rally. The Orioles bullpen was great. Great last night, great tonight so far.
Bouncer foul, first base side, 2-2.
In extra innings, obvious though this may seem, you dearly want a strikeout pitcher with the runner at second. And that's why it's Ryan Helsley over somebody like Enya Cano, who's had a terrific year, but is more
payoff
of a
pitch
contact ground ball
from
guy.
Helsley to Lyle. With a look at second. Lyle ground ball past the diving Pete to the right. Here comes Dylan Cruz. Nationals take the lead. Daylen Lile, an RBI single to begin the 10th. And it's 4-3 Washington.
Curveball one too many times. And Lyle earlier, if you remember at the split,
Daylen Lyle's been clutch in extra innings before, and he's done it again. Getting a single that was low past a diving Pete. And Dylan Cruz's speed has put the Nats in front.
Nats get that ghost runner on second in to take the lead. You need to get
Vivas now, multi-hit night for him. Slider upstairs, ball 1.
The Orioles will feel okay, as obviously they'll get the letter at
Corbett
second.
Vivas, 2 singles.
So now it is full on
RBI and a run scored.
Corbett Vivas has had a nice game. RBI, a run. 2 hits.
Corbett Vivas fouls one back, and the count's evened up at 1 apiece.
Orioles 2-3 in extra inning games this year. Obviously had the painful 10-inning loss Wednesday in Anaheim. Nats are 4-5 in extras. There's a 1-1.
1-1 pitch. Fastball down the middle for strike 2. That one at 99.
Very poor in
Justin Lawrence up in the Nationals bullpen, the well-traveled reliever.
And that was Justin Lawrence up in the Washington bullpen.
Payoff pitch from Helsley to Vivas. Oh, reaches bat out. That's a fair ball. Adley's not going to have a play. He's safe.
That's a huge base runner for the
Nationals. Yorby Vivas with a swinging bunt as the Nationals have 2 on with no one out to begin the 10th.
I know the catcher, you have momentum, you feel you want to go out and get it to go to first. But I thought this was Helsley's ball, to be honest. And I know you give way, but it felt like it was a longer way for Trump to go out and get that baseball right here.
Oh, that was Chadwick Trump. That's not Adley, that's Trump.
I think was the difference.
Now, before the speediness scene comes up, Helsley's having a conversation with Craig Albernaz.
We have seen him do this a couple of times this year, and he often comes out to the mound when
in infield play is in question. So maybe partly to talk to Helsley, probably primarily to talk to the infielders with Nasim Nunez coming up.
Well, this seems like the guy that will be willing to sacrifice.
Nasim's 1 for 4, single and stole a
Make
bag.
something happen here. You got no outs, and
Which Nasim's done better than everybody so far this
You
season.
got to make sure for the Orioles you're in the right spot and that
Pete and Blaze, the corner infielders, are
secure
in.
enough.
Here's the first pitch. Nasim's not bunting. That's a ball outside. 1-0.
Now they do have the 9-hitter Millis on deck, but we did see Nunez try to bunt earlier.
6 sack bunts this year for Nasim. Tied for 4th in the majors.
In baseball, so it's a little bit of a surprise, but Nats are going for the big inning.
1-0. Not bunting again. Ball 2 down and away.
And also, I bet on the first pitch.
I don't think Nasim's bunting.
If he falls behind, and now he's in the hole 2-0. You can be free.
Blaze and Pete are still in.
Could even force him to throw a strike here.
Hitters count. Strike 1 at the knees. Challenge from Nasim. And the Nationals are going to lose a challenge. That pitch was dotted from Helsley.
Challenge of the game.
There it is.
Yes.
Call confirmed. Washington has 1 remaining challenge.
So it counts 2-1. Remember, if you lose your challenges and extras, you would start a new extra inning with a challenge. And I'd still have 1 remaining. 2-1 pitch.
2-1's down and away for ball 3.
A walk the Orioles just plainly cannot afford.
2 singles and an RBI tonight for Drew Millis. He's got a multi-hit night out of the 9 spot. The catcher.
And now a 3-1 to Nasim.
3-1 to the seam. And there's a strike.
Strike
2. Full count. Lyle at second. Vivas at
Basically
first.
no power, but great speed and a very good eye. Nasim Nunez.
Full count delivery from Helsley to Nasim. Timeout call.
And he called time late again, this time before the pitcher started to throw. Miles at second, Bebas at first. It'll be a 3-2 from Helsley.
Full count. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Nasim strikes out a check swing.
Check swing try by Alex Tosi.
Big strikeout from Brian Helsley there. And there's 1 out in the top of the
Helsley
10.
really needed that one. Let's get a closer look here how close this check swing was.
Ooh, that was close.
That's
Close.
If you're a batter, and you were a batter,
I have some thoughts.
You're not
some
sorry.
good thoughts. No, but
Drew Millis takes that slider for strike 1.
Yeah, that's being Captain Obvious here, but the call's made. Now you got an out. Now you're ground ball away from limiting this damage.
that is a potentially game-changing call. We'll see how this inning shakes.
Ground ball to second. Jeremiah the second for 1, and that's all they'll get.
He couldn't get it out of the glove quickly.
So Lyle to third, Millis to first. Gunnar could not complete the double play, but at least they got the force at second if you're an Orioles fan.
Came into the game as a defensive replacement for James.
That ball almost hit Vivas while he was running.
And having trouble on the grip there. As soon as it was off the back, not hit hard enough. And I know you're thinking we want
Oh
to
yeah,
get one
actually
out.
Jeremiah had
Secure
trouble getting it out
one.
of the glove,
Make
not
sure
Gunnar.
one when it's hit that slow. And you want
Jacob
to say,
Young pinch hits.
don't allow an extra runner on second base.
Runners on the corners.
Got a little bit dicey
2
there
outs
for
in
a
the
second.
10th. The Nationals already have a run this inning thanks to Daylen Lile.
Young's first at bat of the game. 4-3 Nats in the 10th.
Young takes a spiked slider in the dirt. Good block there from Chadwick Trump.
You love seeing Jacob Young rather than James Wood, except that Wood's currently at a 1 for 23, was 0 for 4 today with a walk. Young against the Orioles this year is 4 for 11, a double, 2 homers and a walk. So he's hit like James Wood against the O's.
1-0 is spiked. It gets away from Trump.
And it's 2-0.
And the runner stays put.
Trump having to work overtime here and to keep that oh so important runner at third. And I know Helsley had a really good feel for the off-speed last night. And so far, it looked a solid start when he landed the curveball to start tonight. But it doesn't seem the same as it was yesterday. I'm curious, is it not having a feel for the fastball?
Corner infielders holding. 2-0's a strike with the slider.
There's another slider. I mean, he throws 100 and he's thrown
Helsley gets back into the count.
four out of 20. And so I'm just curious with that. Now it's a
2-1. What does he throw? It's a slider. Hit the center. Colton says he's got it, and he does, and that'll end the inning. But the Nationals get a run and take the lead. Daylen Lile, an RBI single to right, and it's 4-3 heading to the bottom of the 10th with Trump, Ward, and Gunnar coming up for Baltimore. Justin Lawrence has been on 3 different teams this year, the Pirates and the Twins, and now he's here in Washington trying to get a save. 30 games this year for Lawrence, an ERA over 8, and innings, 28 innings.
North of 8 is the pitcher of choice in the 10th, making his Nationals debut.
Oh, this is his first game as a National.
His last outing came.
What a Nationals debut this could be.
June 20th, and over his last 3 outings, 11.
Jeremiah's the placement runner. Here's Jackson Holliday to the plate.
Like we said, you got to start out of the game. Maybe not the way you hoped.
Jackson's just hitting over 200 in 31 games.
Have a chance to pinch hit here to get things going. But with this, though, you don't want to try to do too much. I know we're looking at numbers, and you understand there could be some advantages.
Lawrence versus Jackson with Jeremiah at second. And Jackson takes the ball outside. 1-0.
Leighton Beater, a perfect 9th inning, struck out 2. The other choice for the Nats probably would have been lefty Richard Lovelady. He's got a 3.97 ERA, but his peripherals are not great.
1-0 offering to look at second.
Lawrence on a 1-0.
Jackson fouls it off Millis for strike 1.
Strikeout pitcher in Exbridge with a runner at second. And Justin Lawrence has had a pretty cool year, but he is a strikeout pitcher. And maybe you can get one early for the Nats. 31 years old, 12th rounder back in 2015, 6 big league year, 5.37 ERA. It is Nationals debut searching for the
1-1
save.
pitch.
1-1 for Holliday off the bench.
And that breaking ball misses outside. 2-1.
It'll be challenged. Check the challenge call ball by Drew Millis.
Oh, that's going to be a challenge. The Nationals are going to be out of challenges.
If he's wrong here, and he is, Nats are out of challenges.
All confirmed. Washington is out of challenges.
So nobody lost a challenge into the 10th. The Nats lose one at the plate.
So the Nationals lose both their challenges here in the 10th.
Close pitch now. The Nationals cannot challenge in the bottom of this inning, and that could be critical.
2-1. Big bouncer to first. Pete will take, or that's not Pete, that's Garcia taking himself for the first out.
So it is a productive out for the first out. Now Taylor Ward can tie the game without a hit.
And not the result Jackson wanted, but you move the guy up 90 feet. And we talked about this day
Taylor
in
Ward,
baseball.
top of the Orioles order, due up. Ward's hitless so far with a walk.
Looking for more.
With a walk to start the game.
Well, you need that run at third base first before you think about what's next.
Nationals bring the infield in.
Taylor Ward, infield in.
First pitch. Down the middle sweeper, strike 1.
Ward has had a tough night. Walked to lead off the game, but since then, strikeout, pop out, strikeout. All results that would not get the run in. Lawrence is 0-1.
0-1's a ground ball. Right to Abrams. Throw home. Jeremiah's out easily. And the Orioles are down to their final out, but they do have Ward at first. So Gunner's going to come up as the winning run.
He was out by so much because a pretty hard hit ball to C.J. Abrams. And even on the run, C.J. Abrams had no panic.
Not sure why Jeremiah ran on Abrams.
You'll see right now, we're watching the Jeremiah, as soon as the ball is hit, he's going. C.J. Abrams knew that, saw that, got rid of it quick.
Last hope. Gunnar
Now the Orioles need a little more
trying for another signature moment in his major league career.
His bobble card day.
First one. Down the middle for strike one, a sinker.
As well. First two pitches to the last two batters were the hittable ones. The sweeper to Ward and the sinker to Henderson. As Justin Lawrence is on the verge of one memorable Nats debut. Gunnar,
Now the 0-1
first
offering.
hit of this series.
Gunnar, other way! Hits it into left for a base hit. 2-out hit for Gunnar. Winning run on first, tying run on second with 2 outs in the bottom of the 10th.
And he puts the game in the hands of Pete Alonso.
Now here's Pete
I know it's been frustrating for Gunnar.
with the bat, not with a glove. He's 1 for 4. And we're going to get a mound visit here for the Nationals.
The bat along to the guy that, well, let's just say he loves these moments. He said he wants to be in these moments. Well, he's got another opportunity tonight.
Simon Matthews, Nationals pitching coach, who might not know a heck of a lot about Justin
The
Lawrence.
Orioles have had 3 walk-offs within a week back at the end of May. Colton with 2 home runs, and then a walk-off single from Pete.
On May the 30th against Toronto, Pete hit a ground ball single through the right
Pete
side
with an
off
RBI
single
double in
to
the
right.
8th, and he came around to score.
Since his debut in 2019, the most RBIs in the major leagues, 768. The most go-ahead RBIs in the 7th inning or later, 32 of them. 2 on, 2 out.
First pitch, Lawrence to Pete. Outside, ball 1 with a sweeper.
The last time Alonso batted in the 10th, on Wednesday, he gave the Orioles a lead. Short-lived though it was, with a run-scoring single to right. Lawrence
The 1-0. Down and away, nearly gets by Millis. 2-0, and that's the last thing the Nationals can afford is a wild pitch.
The other part here. Yeah, you don't want to give Pete a pitch he can drive. And now 2-0, you fall behind 3-0. That runner gets in scoring position. You walk Pete, you got Sam right behind you.
Hitters count. Lawrence steps off.
Nobody's near second base. Lawrence just gives Ward a little reminder. Alonso in the driver's seat.
Looking at second is Lawrence.
The tying run at second.
Now the
Henderson
2-0.
at first, the winning
High ball 3.
fastball is high.
Lawrence losing
Here you go.
Pete.
Here's the thing. Pete Alonso
And
has-
Samuel Basayo is up next.
Does he get the green
He
light?
pinched
Yeah.
hit and tied the game with an RBI single in the
The
8th.
pressure's all on Lawrence.
3-0 from Lawrence. Pete's going to be taking. Strike on the inside edge. Sinker up and in.
The inside corner.
Lawrence gets one back. Now can you run this full? Does he go fastball again? Or does he try and land the breaking ball?
Pete is only 1 for 8 with 4 strikeouts.
I thought he's going to try and land the fastball in the zone.
The axis is tilted in Alonso's favor.
It's an inside sweeper for ball 4. And the bases are loaded here in the bottom of the 10th. With 2 outs for Samuel Basayo,
The Orioles' first walk.
who's 1 for 1 as a DH.
And now, a base hit to the outfield, and this game would be over.
RBI single in the 8th. Winning run on second. It's Gunnar.
One pitch. He lined it to right field to tie it in the 8th.
First for Basayo. Way outside ball 1. Maybe the pressure's getting to Justin Lawrence here.
Sammy had 2 walk-offs last year in a span of 5 days in September. Lawrence
1-0 offering. Basayo ground ball, broke his bat right to second. Nassim to first. The Nationals hang on. The bases were loaded with 2 outs, and Justin Lawrence and co. weasel out of the jam to win it. Nationals beat the Orioles in 10, 4-3. First save in his Nationals debut for Justin Lawrence. And Daylen Lile with a go-ahead RBI single in the top half of this 10. Thank y'all for watching. See you later. Okay, peace.